Hi, this is Dr. Lenny, and welcome to my Carnivore channel. And today I'm going to list the symptoms that I had, or the things that I couldn't do, or everything that was happening in my body before and now after the carnivore diet, which I've been on now for almost 6 months. But I'm not going to explain things because there is a story behind a lot of these things, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to list them. And they're not in any particular order, and I may even repeat a couple. I've got my list right here, and I'll show you, and I'll just read my list. So number one, high blood pressure. Number two, I had floaters in my eyes, mostly my left eye. I had a cataract in my left eye. That's gone. I had bloating, of course, and lots of gas. I had swollen joints, my ankles and feet, my wrists and fingers, mostly my wrists, my neck on the right side. My knees and my hips were definitely swollen most of the time. I had pain in all of those joints, ankles, feet, wrists, neck, and I needed reading glasses. I snored every night. I had pain when I was sleeping. I had to change my positions all the time, and I'd wake up every 3 hours because I'd had to pee, but mostly I think because I was in pain, and I had to move my position, and then I noticed I had to pee. There it is, pee every 3 hours. I had gum bleeding, gum pain. It would bleed so much sometimes it would be in pain. And my teeth needed cleaning every single 6 months. I just went for my 6-month cleanup, and she said there was hardly any plaquing. I was hungry all the time. I overate all the time, mostly because I was hungry all the time. I was sugar and carb addicted, crazy life. My recovery from exercise was slow. Sometimes days. I had to walk really slow. I could not walk 3 days in a row. I could, like, for just 20 minutes, but if I went any longer than 20 minutes, I couldn't do it a couple days in a row. I had to measure my walking, slow. I had liver spots on my head. I'm going to say liver spots on my ankles as well. My ankle was swollen, bruising on my ankles, cutting and bleeding on my ankles. My bowel movements were huge and smelly. Fingernails now are growing really fast, and my toenails are growing really fast. I had sun sensitivity. I had itchy spots on my elbows, my fingers, and there was a spot on the side of my arm all the time, and I had an itchy spot on where my mustache is. I'm not as thirsty now. I was thirsty all the time, and I would drink like tons and tons of water. I have lost weight, although not a ton of weight because I didn't need to. I lost inches though, almost 6.5 inches on my belly and almost 2 inches, more than 2 inches on my thighs. I have less belly fat, obviously. I am much stronger. I love to exercise, and I was lifting weights, but I could never get above X amount of weight on different exercises, and I am much stronger. I can actually do those high intensity workouts now that I could never do before because I always got injured. I am not getting injured anymore. I had night sweating. I sweat a puddle every single night. I had a blanket that I would put down on my sleep on it and then change it every night. I had skin cancer on my face. I had a spot up here on the top of my head. My face was always red, especially if I had any alcohol at all. I'd turn red. I had sensitive skin from shaving. I get a much better suntan. My suntan is awesome right now, and actually, I'm not sensitive to the skin. I want my face to be in the sun every single day now. Not long, 20 minutes or so, but it actually feels really good to have my face in the sun. And last but not least, I sleep all night long. Once in a while, I wake up every, maybe 5 hours, but I'm sleeping all night long. So that's my list of things that I had prior to being on the carnivore diet, and now some things that I could do now that I'm on the carnivore diet. And I'm going to go through these and kind of give the story behind them as I go through my carnivore journey with you guys here on YouTube. Well, like I always say, allow your inner light to shine, and let it shine bright so it guides you home. Have a wonderful day. See y'all later. Bye-bye now.